Good morning. Welcome back, and take a look at this. It's a new beginning this morning for this adorable monkey at the Lincoln Park Zoo who went through a life-saving procedure.
Yeah, it's the first time in the world doctors have been able, at least documented, been able to identify and treat an endangered species, Francois langour, that's the species, with this kind of oral cancer. So treated, and so far, doing well.
Yeah.
Prognosis, you never do know with something like this, but remarkable that it happened. It happened right here, and we have with us here the two doctors who made it happen, this historical moment. They are the doctors and the director of veterinary medicine, Dr. Catherine Gamble, and the director of Rush's Head and Neck Cancer Program, Dr. Kirsten Stenson. I mean, for starters here, you have this primate, right, with this probably horrifying diagnosis. How did all of a sudden Rush get linked in, and a doctor who's probably never operated on a primate, right?
Well, at least not a monkey primate. She does primates all the time.
That's a very good point.
And human primate,
yes.
Yes.
Humans, yes.
So Lincoln Park has a long-standing history with our medical and veterinary colleagues in the Chicago area and farther, where sometimes the best piece of equipment is a colleague who does something like this all the time. And I reached out to one of the folks on our Animal Health Council at Northwestern to say what I had, and her response was, well, Dr. Stenson's just over at Rush. Why don't you give her a call? So fortunately, she didn't think it was a prank call.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm glad she took that call for sure.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, I have your people call my people.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of making that connection, once you did that, I mean, what was the process like in putting your heads together and coming up with what the procedure would look like, what the process would look like, getting both ready on the different expertise that you have?
Well, from my end, the surgery itself was not very, I guess, technically difficult, but the whole idea of, is the risk of infection the same? Are there blood clotting the same? How is pain going to be controlled after? And Dr. Gamble will tell you that was the key part of the operation, because we were able to control the Zhang's pain afterwards, and then he was able to eat and recover very, very well. So there was a lot of the normal things that I would take for granted for a human that I just had to double check with Zhang.
Yeah, I know you have to be, doctor, very kind of sterile emotionally. It's obviously got to be sterile literally in environments like this. But I know you always, in knowing doctors, you always create some kind of patient-doctor connection. It's where you such good bedside manner, especially at Rush. Did you notice? Was it fascinating did any connection with Zhang? You talk about you were worried, you were looking for this, you were looking for this. Was there a moment you're like, we're in the clear? I think we've gotten through the. Was there any, kind of aha moments or, special things that happen in the OR happen here?
I'll say not so much in the OR, but afterwards, when again that I think we were all really concerned about, will he eat? How will he physically and socially tolerate the resection? And unfortunately, I never got to interact with him other than when he was under general anesthesia. But I feel a sort of different connection with him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we talk about first in the world, I mean, that is a huge accomplishment, and that's an understatement for sure. Can you both quickly just share with us, Dr. Gamble, Dr. Stenson, can you both just share just a brief word of what this means to you to create and to complete something like this when it hasn't happened before?
I think for me, it's a very professionally satisfying opportunity to take some original research that Lincoln Park did that identified the problem in the first place. And it's one thing to see it, but then to actually be able to do something about it and make sure that he is able to survive. He's only 9 years old now, and we got this diagnosis a year ago. And so to know that he has a full life ahead of him is very satisfying, I think, to both of us.
Is the prognosis good, or is you never do know, right, with cancer? But I mean, what could you say? You think you got it all and cancer-free as of this moment?
That's correct. We just examined him last week, and everything
Wonderful.
looks very, very healthy and very good. And it was an amazing experience, and just amazing and humbling. So it was a wonderful collaboration.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you guys made it sound, you broke it down for us, but I know it was intricate and it took a lot of work and a lot of teamwork on both your parts. Thank you for sharing this with us. Dr. Gamble, Dr. Stinson, we appreciate both your time, and we're really glad to hear that the prognosis is good.
Yeah. Tip of the hat.
Thank you for having us.
Tip of the hat. We'll have you back for a year from now update when things are still all
Yeah.
good. So thank you so much,
Great.
doctors. We appreciate it.